Hi, I'm Spencer Trella, and I'm in a suit. And if you're seeing this message, then I'm dead. Serious about this being the last episode of. Now, I'm sure this feeling I have is shared with you, viewers, that this is sort of a bittersweet moment. We've had 52 great episodes. Okay, well, we've had 52 episodes of this great show, and once a week for a whole year, except of course for the episodes after episode 50, when they started premiering bi-weekly, as everyone knew. But the truth is, it's just always sort of a lot of trouble. It just seems to be becoming more and more trouble to make episodes. More energy, more time. Still doesn't cost me anything, as you could probably tell by the general production quality. But it's just becoming too big of a hassle, honestly. And with my work becoming more stressful and taxing on me, it's just I just can't do both, So and I can't quit work because I still need money. So that leads me to have to end this wonderful little outlet I've had. Now, this does, of course, pose the option to you if I were all of a sudden able to not need any money, I could continue making this show. So, you can pay me to make new episodes of this show for $130. I've come up with this price. It's about as much of a day's work for me. 8 hours of minimum wage comes to about $130. So if that's the price. If you want episode 53 and beyond, $130. Get your friends together. Maybe it'll be a bit cheaper. And I'm only apprehensive to pose that because I can't guarantee the quality that you'll get. I think it'll be about the same. But that's just what we've come to at this point. So also, I don't know how many of you will believe this, but I actually had been planning. I had this number. I had 52 episodes when I started. From episode 1, I had in my head, I will do this every week for a year. Except, of course, after episode 50, it goes bi-weekly. I covered that already. So, I had this in the back of my head the whole time. Like, okay, 52 episodes. Because in May, I'm going to be moving to Los Angeles with Spencer Lane. I think we've mentioned that on the show, maybe not. But I think most people watching the show knew that already. But yeah, so, I mean, it's just not going to work, after then at any point, because I don't really know what, our situation's going to be like. And again, I'm going to be really busy trying to become rich and famous and everything. So I'm really just not going to have time for this. But, I'm going to keep, I'm not ending the channel or anything. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep making content. I'm going to keep there'd probably be some new stuff even. I mean, Septic Tank is over on S Gaming. That's pretty good. I'll keep making that. Maybe Spencer will start stuff. I don't know. I mean, you'll see in this episode we sort of brainstorm some things and talk about future plans that we could do. But anyway, that's that. And this is this. So I hope that you will enjoy this last episode that we have. And we always have the memories. This playlist, you can go watch all of them. Oh, that is one thing I want to mention. Specifically in terms of plans for future content to be dispensed. My Twitch my Twitch channel, which I believe the URL is twitch.tv/ ES_TRELLA1. I think that's it. I think it's Estrella1 on Twitch. Which I used to have the original Estrella, and then I lost it through, various things happened, and I lost my original. I had the Estrella handle. And the crazy part is, part of the reason I lost it is because it's just an old email that I don't know. I have access to the email, but it's just, I can't, I still have the old one, my account that's Estrella. I deactivated the account on Twitch because I made this new channel, Estrella1, and I wanted this to be like my channel. Like, this is the one I'm going to stream on. This is the one I have streamed on. This is my, active, channel. And so I thought that if I deactivated the old one, I could use that name on this new one. However, I deactivated the old one. It's been deactivated for years, and yet I still, when I tried to change this one's channel name to Estrella with no numbers, it still says that the name is being used. But if you go on Twitch and you do your own research, if you go on Twitch and search S_Trella, no channel pops up. It is not in use. And if it were to be in use, it'd be my email that had that username last. I don't know. Twitch is stupid. But point is, that's where I live stream. And I have plans after this episode comes out, within a few weeks, and I'm famous for not keeping these sorts of deadlines, especially when it comes to streaming. But I think it's safe to say, at least within a couple of weeks, I'm gonna do a super, crazy live stream on Twitch. I'm gonna try to start it relatively early, because normally when I stream at like midnight, 1 in the morning to like 5 in the morning or 6. I'll stream for a few hours, but it'll be late. But I'm gonna try for this live stream. I'm gonna try to start it earlier, maybe more like 7 or 8 EST. And I'm going to be ranking every single episode of in a tier list, and within each tier ranking them individually, so we have a best to worst scale of the episodes, in my opinion. So that'll be happening. If there's time, if that only takes like an hour or something, which I don't, because I can talk. Like, I can talk pretty proficiently. So I think I won't have time. So maybe it'll be a separate stream. I intend to do rankings within the episodes, like best cold open will be one, best ending, best I did best guest already, but best appearance by so and so. Like, I'll do best sketch. I'll do rankings like that. Yeah, that'll either be that same stream or future stream. What I'm saying is, you may want to consider going to twitch.tv and following s_Trella1 and turning notifications on, although I will also tweet out when I'm doing that, and I'll probably do a community post on here as well, so that you'll have notice. And I will be posting a highlight of that stream onto this channel. So if you don't want to watch a live stream, which I get because I don't even like watching live streams, but if you don't want to watch a live stream, it'll be like a cut down version of it that I'll post here. And I'm thinking about maybe looking into dual streaming, which is where I would stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, because then people who use YouTube won't have to learn a new website to use. But to be honest, that's also like one of those things where it's like, you know, if I was making money on YouTube, I would probably look into that. But seeing as I just stream for free for my own enjoyment, I don't think I'm going to do that, because it'd be like a lot of work to set up and have to and it's not just like, if it was one time a lot of work, if it was a lot of work one time and then smooth sailing beyond that, that'd be one thing. But every single time you stream, every single time you dual stream, it's a lot of work to set up, and things constantly go wrong and the chats don't line up and stuff like that. So I probably won't do that, but I'm just throwing it out there. But alas, let's get into the very last episode. All right, here we go. Why are you still on me? Well, here we are. Churro. It's the last episode. And now I don't want you to freak out, okay? I know how you get. Trust me, I've seen how you get, okay? We all remember New Year's Eve. We all remember Pearl Harbor Day. We all remember that random Friday night in October, okay? So I know how you get, and I just want to calmly address, the show's over, and you were a great mascot for the show, always with ideas when we needed you. And the thing is, though, without the show, I don't really I don't want to say I don't really need you, but I don't have a job for you. You know, I don't have a way, to utilize your unique gifts, that your contributions to our organization here. So I just felt like, for your benefit, because I know how you get emotionally, but I also know how you get when you don't have anything to do. So I feel like it was cruel to just put you in a situation where, you have nothing to do, there's no show, you have nothing. So basically, what I have is, I signed you up, okay? I signed you up with some people I met last time I went to Canada. Basically, you're gonna be a drug mule. You're gonna be a drug mule. We're gonna use that hole. Right now in this segment, I'm gonna go through every idea that we haven't done yet. Okay, we're gonna go through all the ideas you have left, because I know you have a few. And then we're gonna use you as a drug mule to get some funds, you know. Well, actually, not funds. See, this is what I've worked out with my partners in Quebec. Is we're gonna be sending them, you know, some Tylenol, Advil, some other over-the-counter pain relievers. I believe they asked for Mucinex as well. We're gonna send them some stuff like that, and they're gonna give you some poutine, some authentic Quebec poutine. Okay, and that's here. This is for the audience too. If you get poutine outside of Quebec, it's crap. Okay, the only real good poutine is in Quebec. I've tried poutine. I've tried people who say, oh, it's authentic, you know, whatever poutine. It's not. It's never as good as it tastes in Quebec. I think it's the cheese. I think they have the special cheese that you need to. Anyway, point is, they're gonna stuff you. I'm gonna stuff you with some pills. You're gonna bring it over there. They're gonna stuff you with the poutine. You're gonna bring it back, and maybe you'll get some of it. But anyway, so the first step in that is we gotta clear out the big hole in your back, right? We gotta clear out this big hole here because there's some ideas left. So we're just gonna go through because, you know, I don't want them to go to waste, you know. So we're gonna go through these ideas here. Pipe and r/shower thoughts. Well, I don't have my pipe. My pipe is downstairs. r/shower thoughts. Well, I can go to r/shower thoughts. That's a subreddit for those of you who don't know. It is a now Reddit. I know people watching this might not know what Reddit is. So for the folks at home, Reddit is an online forum where people can make subreddits, which are separate pages on the website, for basically just about anything. And r/shower thoughts is a subreddit where people share their shower thoughts, which are basically like, it's sort of a thing on the internet, like, oh, when you're in the shower and you're sort of, you know, just thinking to yourself, like you think of some, you know, what to you might seem like, boom, like a big, like a mind-blowing thing, or just a very you know, thought-provoking thing. So let's look at r/shower thoughts. Let's go to new. Let's go to new. Or not new. New's not good. Let's go to hot. Because that means they're sort of new, but they're also, like, hot is basically, this is going to show us posts that are newer and they got a lot of upvotes. I have to say, I like that system of Reddit. I like the upvote, downvote system of Reddit. It's very simple. I think it's a good way for people to, you know, like you can, it's just a good, I just like it. I just like the way it works. I like it's even split. A upvote is just as powerful as a downvote. You just, you know, it's good. I like that. So here we go. It says, people would care a lot more about fuel efficiency if they had to fill their cars by pouring 6 heavy buckets of gas through a funnel. Not really a shower thought. That wasn't very, like, mind-blowing. I mean, okay, but, like that argument it doesn't make any sense. You could flip that argument around. Like, people would, like, are they saying that, like, right, like, fuel efficiency, I guess. Okay. I just mean, like, so what's their argument? People should buy better cars. It's the same amount of gas, wouldn't it be? Like, it would just mean, like, the time in between you having to fill up your car with gas would be different, but, like, you would still eventually either you're going to be pouring a lot of gas at one time or just a smaller amount of gas more frequently, like that doesn't really. Okay, let's see if we can find a good one. All right, here's the next one. If you are an identical twin, there is a non-zero chance your parents got you confused for your sibling as an infant, so you aren't who you think you are. Now that is interesting. That is interesting. Like they say, "Oh, you were born first, like you were the baby that was born first," but really they like swapped them at some point. That is interesting. I've always had this idea that like parents, specifically a mom, okay, I'll be a misogynist here and say specifically like the mother, I feel like would have like a seventh sense about like which baby is which. Like I feel like the parent would have a way of like because it's their kids, like they would be able to tell the difference, like how a lot of times when it's a newborn baby and to like the naked, like a normal person sometimes can't tell the difference between like two newborn babies because they both kind of look the same, like if it's like the same skin tone and stuff, but like they say the mother would always be able to know, like the mother would always be able to look at a group of like, dozens of babies and be like, oh, that one's mine. Like they like have that, feeling. I feel like that would come into play with twins. But if they're truly identical, then yeah, that is an interesting, that's a good shower thought. That is a good shower thought. My question is, and see, why that's a good shower thought is because like it doesn't really mean anything. Like obviously you have your own identity. Like it just is sort of a funny thought. Like, oh, I was actually born first, not second. That like that's all that means. It didn't really. It's not like, oh, I guess technically you could say that you should have been named like the other one, like, oh, you were the original name, like you were the other name, but I don't know. This one says emotions are an evolutionary shortcut for prioritizing decisions. Now that is true. I think that is, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Like it's, is so by that argument, do we think that like emotions and our feelings that we have, like that sentience that we have, is that an evolutionary, did we become more sentient, like how we're more sentient than animals? Like I'm more sentient than you are, Churro. Like you're just a burro. You're like a dumb little donkey. Like I'm more, my mind, like I think about like hot chicks, and well, I guess you think of hot chicks too, but you think of like donkeys, like hot donkey ass. But like I think of like I think of like the socio-economic state of the world and stuff, and you don't really have a concept of that. But like what this person on shower thoughts is saying is you know uh that's an evolutionary trait that we at some point started caring about things because we needed to decide like which was more important. The more I talk about this, the less I actually believe in it, because I'm thinking about like they're saying like, oh, like we grew to like have a more like like to have a feeling of love for our offspring because it was like, oh, I need to take care of my kids more than like get laid or like get something for myself, and like that's why we have like personal feelings. I don't know. That the more I think about it, it sounded good when I first read it. The more I think about it, not so much. I'll do one more. I'm kind of disappointed by these. But I got one here that says that I just want to. I just have a quick retort. I'm not going to get into it, but it says there will come a time when robots will commit crimes and will be stopped by police robots. And first of all, lots of science fiction has already said that, so like that's not a unique thought. And also, isn't that basically what like antivirus software is? Like, isn't antivirus software just like a robot that you hire to go stop other robots? If you think about it, like not really robot like as a physical form, but like it's a technology fighting other technologies. Like that's it. Here's a good one. It's hard It's hard except, that's how they wrote it. This is how they wrote it. It's hard except that the toilet brush is the final form of toilet cleaning technology, and that I do agree with. That I do agree. It is hard to accept. Like, I feel like I feel like there should be, I mean, there's things, I'm sure there's like cool ways of like cleaning a toilet that's like really expensive, but like I feel like there could be something like with a jet, you know, that like shoots water at it or something like that, like a bidet, but like for the toilet. Um, Although I guess you could just flush the toilet. Yeah, it is sort of just weird that like there's not like a new revolutionary thing. I guess the main thing is because at the end of the day you want it to, I guess what they could do to develop it, because the grossest thing for me always is the fact that you clean out the inside of the toilet, which is crap, right? That's what you're cleaning. It's like crap, right? And piss that's on the side of the toilet. And you clean that out with the brush, and then you just put the brush back in like a little container next to the toilet. And that's like obviously I think most people do this, but like I always rinse it out in the toilet bowl when I'm done. But like just the thought, like I have OCD, and like I don't have like a crazy like, you know, germaphobe like part of the OCD, but like I do think of that like in my head, that toilet brush, even though I washed it off in the toilet bowl, it still touched that crap on the side of the toilet bowl. Like it still has that, you know, on there, that history of touching the stuff in there. So I guess what they could do is maybe make it like some kind of disposable thing, like maybe make it like paper based, although then how does it scrub, because it needs to be rough enough to scrub the stuff off the toilet. I'm thinking like something that you like can flush, like make the brush something you can flush, or maybe he put like a wrapper or something around it, like some kind of shield that can dissolve in the toilet when you're done with it. I don't know. That would be like the only thing I could think of to go. But let's move on from that. So that was a pretty good one. If I had my pipe, I can't even imagine if I had my pipe for this, like the thoughts I could have, the things I could have thunk if I had my pipe for that last segment. That would have been good. That was a good idea. Now I don't have my pipe, so I think it wasn't as good as it could have been. But assuming I had the pipe, that would have been awesome. But let's see what this next one is. This next idea says, draw again. Seriously, you put a draw again in there? Do you know how annoying that would have been if it was like I needed this for, okay, draw again. Okay, the card I picked up, it says draw again. So, and it was very hard to open. So that was, yeah, great waste of time. Great waste of time, Churro. Thanks for that. All right, here you go. This one says, call Jacob. Oh, I'd always love to call it Jacob. All right, we'll call Jacob. I love talking to Jacob.
Hello?
Heyo, what's up, dude?
Are you filming the last episode?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm talking with Churro, and he thought it would be a good idea to call you, see what's up.
Who the hell is Churro?
The sidekick, Churro, Churro the Burro. You don't know Churro the Burro?
I don't know who the hell Churro the Burrow is.
He's a burro. He's a burro. And he's got a bunch of ideas in him. So if I ever like need an idea, I can pull something out of my ass and get an idea.
Oh, okay.
So
Sounds
yeah,
good.
and his idea was to call you.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Oh, I think it's a pretty good idea. What are you up to right now?
Eating very spicy food, that's why I sound weird.
I was gonna say you sound a little weird. What spicy food are you eating?
It's miso glazed barbecue chicken.
Oh, I'm eating Taco Bell right now. It's like I would not call it spicy. Maybe it'd be spicy to like my sister, but it's not spicy.
My tongue is numb.
Okay. Well, that's like kind of unhelpful for me because I was kind of hoping you could like talk. Um,
What do you want me to talk about?
I don't know. I'm thinking of getting Arc Raiders. You've played that, right?
I would not suggest it.
You wouldn't suggest it. Now, why not?
Um, if you don't like extraction games at all, like Dead by Daylight kind of deal,
Dead by
you would
Daylight
not
is not extraction.
It technically is.
I guess technically. Well, isn't it like I liked what was that one that I was forced to play all those times? Content Warning was like okay. I feel like I've seen a lot of gameplay of it, so that's my thing. Like I've gotten to know the game a bit because I've seen a lot of gameplay of it, and I finally like the last video I watched, I was like, this looks like something I would want to play.
I would say the only way you'd find it enjoyable is if you play it with people you like playing games with.
Oh well, yeah, I'm planning on doing that. Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah,
If not, if you're getting it on Steam, there's always the 2-hour refund policy.
yeah. That's sort of what I'm looking at. I might, well, because my clone who's gonna be on the show. Well, for us, it'll be tomorrow, but for the people watching, it'll be in like a few minutes. But that's what happened to him. Him and his friend got the game and then immediate like refunded it very quickly, but because they didn't like it. But his friend, he said that his friend didn't like it. He was more partial to it, but his friend like got really mad at it and was like, "This is stupid. We should refund this." And he sort of peer pressured Spencer into also refunding it. But now when
You two together playing it, I think would be fine with it.
yeah, well, I'm thinking also more so like the other like my other friends like Gabby or Noah, Isaiah, like I'm thinking of maybe getting them to play it because
I think Isaiah would have the patience for it. Noah would probably like it. Gabby sounds like she'd scream at it.
yeah, she would be. Well, she makes us play like Phasmophobia and Dead by Daylight and stuff, so she can deal with it. All right.
Fair.
All right. Well, how's the laundromat? You were off today, or did you get home? Oh,
I got home. Remember?
I forgot they close all early now. Or they don't close early. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you just leave. You guys just leave them. It's crazy that's how they operate.
It is.
What do you have anything else you wanna add for the big finale?
Look out for the next Trella production.
All right. I honestly don't know if they're picking you up at all. So, but we'll see if they heard that. All right. Bye. I'll talk to you later. That was pretty good, Shiro. That was fun. I always like talking to Jacob. You can never go wrong calling Jacob. That's the thing. I love talking to him. So he was eating some spicy food. We called him in the middle. He was doing his own thing. He was doing his own spicy food challenge. That's kind of funny. This says NBL sticker highlight. Okay, so this is now what a lot of you may not know is that I actually have what is referred to as a job. I work at I'm a manager over at the Lag Corporation. And every month, from being a manager, every month they send me a sticker, and I keep them in a little journal here. So I'm gonna go grab the journal, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do like a little highlight. I'm gonna find one that I like. Maybe I'll say it's my favorite. I'll find my favorite one, and I'll show you guys the sticker, and we can look at it. My favorite sticker is, and actually the other sticker, I usually do 2 per page because that's kind of what fits. This is a good one right here. We have 2. We have number. Well, I just noticed the numbers are gonna add a second joke to this. Number 6 and number 7. Okay, stickers. We have August from 2024, the Extraordinary Lag Hog, and number 7 from September 2024, Rockin' Cowboy. And see, those are probably my 2 favorite stickers that I've gotten so far. They're both holographic. Okay, this says call Noah. Okay, so you had me call Jacob. You tried to get me to call Spencer. I'm seeing a lot of phone calls in here. I feel like you really want me to what do you work for the phone company? Like you're trying to get me to call a bunch of people. Now Noah now you guys don't know my friend Noah because he's never been in anything I've done. He's always too busy, or we have transportation issues. I can't get to him. He's just all this stuff. So I'm gonna try to call Noah, and we'll see if he picks up. I don't know. All right, here we go. I'm calling Noah. I'm gonna put it on speaker this time because I forgot that with Jacob.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Well, Noah, I was just calling you because Churro thought it would be a good idea to give you a call on the last episode of... But I guess you didn't pick up, and it's just a shame because I was telling the audience how you've never been on either of my talk shows, or like you weaseled your way out of all of the short films I tried to write you in. So I was just looking forward to at least through the phone having you on one of my shows, but yeah, it just looks like it's not meant to be. So yeah, I hope I didn't cause you any distress with this phone call. Also, the robot assistant you have doing your voicemail sounds kind of hot, so you can give her my number if she's available. Right, you thought so, right? She had like a Scarlett Johansson her sort of thing going on, right? Like go to jail. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. What? Churro, I don't want to go to jail. Wait. Oh, Noah's calling me back. Whoa. All right, get rid of the jail bars. We'll do the jail bit in a second. Let's talk to Noah. Hello, Noah. He said he's cleaning the house. Okay. Did you listen to the voicemail?
No, because I saw you called, so I just called you right back.
Oh, okay. Well, I called you because I'm filming the last episode of and I'm
The last ever episode?
Yeah. The last
Hey!
It's the finale because I did it for a year. It was 1 year. I did an episode a week for a year, and now it's over.
I feel you should continue.
Well, you're not alone, but yeah, no, the show's over. I mean, I'm going to continue dispensing content. It just won't be.
Okay.
And anyway, so I'm here with Churro, the burro, and I was just going through all of his ideas so that he can turn into a drug mule. And one of his ideas was to call you and talk to you because, well, I already said it before when you didn't pick up. I said how you hadn't ever been on my either of my shows or in any of the short films. We've never seen you on Content Dispenser, so I wanted to call you just so you could be on Content Dispenser at some point, at least be on one of my shows.
Well, I believe since Content Dispenser is an ending, that I will be at some point.
Oh yeah, I hope so. I hope you will be in something else as well. But
I mean, I hope so.
yeah, I was meant to have you as a guest in an early show, but it just never happened.
That's very true. And then for a small period of time, a very, very small period of time, I was supposed to replace Isaiah as the robot.
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot I was gonna do that.
Yeah, and you never did. You never asked me to come up.
Well, you were never on campus late enough.
I can't stay on for long because I'm in, like, the woman who owns this house is coming home tomorrow, so I'm deep cleaning.
Yeah, I can't stay on long either because the camera's about to die.
Oh, well, then I wish you luck. And I love you. You're a brother to me. And I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, that's very nice, Noah. I wish we could get you on the show on a show in live action at some point.
Oh, trust me, I'm more than happy.
Because you're a handsome man. The camera should get to see you.
You know Ben, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. I've done nothing but be kind to you all day, you senile fuck.
He's yelling at a cat. He's yelling at a cat, guys.
Either way, I hope to be on one day. I love you. You're amazing. I need to go because I have to deep clean this house till 1 a.m.
Yeah. All right.
I no longer have to feed a rabbit at 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's... You're living in a circus right now, dude. I'm not going to lie.
The owner of the house referred to this place as the menagerie.
Yeah, that sounds like a menagerie to me, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, goodbye. Man, I love hanging up on people. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm in jail, but in my wallet, I always keep a get out of jail free card. So take that, Churro. Get these bars out of here. Open up the jail. Get me out of jail. I have a get out of jail free card. You know, that's how Trump got off. That's the real way. They didn't post it because it was too powerful. They didn't want everyone knowing that, like, get out of jail free cards existed. But he had, in his wallet, he has a get out of jail free card, and he used it, and that's how he got out. He was like, I believe this will cover it. And he gave them, you know, get out of jail free. And the judge was like, or not the judge, but, you know, the prison, the jail keeper was like, oh, you know, that's it. I guess he's free to go, you know? But anyway, the camera's about to die, as you heard me tell Noah, I think. I don't know. I had to cut a lot. Noah was... He was talking about some downer stuff. He kept bringing up some, you know, things I don't want on the show. You know, it would bring the mood down. So, plus, just a lot of stuff had to be... Call my clone. Call my clone, it says. Okay, I guess. You know he's gonna be on the show. Can we just, like, maybe... We'll just cut to my clone. We'll just edit this to be the last one, and we'll just cut to my clone. Well, I'll do you one better, Churro. Let's cut to my clone, okay?
In the woods.
In the woods. On the last episode, you know, I thought we'd go back in the woods again, which, you know, some people might say is foolish, but we're not going to call Jacob this time.
No.
We made that mistake once before of calling Jacob. He's not going to curse us again.
Yes.
So I will say there's some pretty deep snow that we're trudging through.
It's true.
And some of us have boots on to walk through the snow. Some of us chose ripped jeans and sneakers. So you guys,
yeah, but I'm casual with it.
He's casual. He hasn't complained. I will say he has not really complained, so I'll give him that. Yeah, you know.
Plus, I'm light on my feet. I'm not even sinking.
Yeah. See, he's not even sinking. Which I think he's just calling me fat there, but no, it's okay.
No.
So anyway, Spencer, while we're here, why don't you tell us, you know, what were your favorite memories of the show?
Well, first I want to say, as a viewer, my favorite parts were getting to see the family reunions. I liked all those family trips and all the fun little antics that would come up during episodes, like the one with all the guest people and Thanksgiving. I think those were really fun to watch. It made me feel like a fly on the wall, standing tall.
Yeah.
And then as a guest, my favorite memories were the Isaiah episode,
That was a good one.
when I got to sit down and make mime gestures the whole time.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was good.
And then as a host, my favorite memories of were
You hosted once.
just sitting with my buddy and talking about stuff that would ultimately get.
How about as a writer?
Oh, my favorite memories as a writer.
All your writing contributions.
Well,
Although to be clear, I will say a lot of times Spencer gets writing credits if like the two of us are just improving. Like if it's improvisational, I'll give him a writing credit for that, you know, because while we're not like actually writing anything, it's like his creative comedic mind.
Genius.
Yeah, genius.
My genius.
Genius creative comedic mind at work. So anyway, yeah, as a writer, you know, what were your favorite moments?
My favorite moments as a writer were when we'd film Spencer and Spencer, because
Oh yeah, those were good.
that I got to improv. Because with that, it's like a running train, and for you to co-op what I'm saying and sign off on that felt good.
Yeah. Well, I felt good about your ideas
That's good to
when
hear.
we did that. So, yeah, and of course the first episode of the show features
Some actual
an entire
Spencer writing.
sketch that you wrote, like a script for.
Yeah.
Which of course Spenfeld. A lot of people might not realize that Spencer Lane actually wrote Spenfeld.
Sure.
The first sketch, that was his idea. He wrote it. I mean, I helped. I think I was in the writer's room for it, but you know, mainly that was him. There have been some people this episode who have said that they think it's a bad idea to end the show, and that they want the show to continue showing.
All things must end.
See, he gets it. That's why he's a writer. He understands. He understands. And like I said to those people, you know, I'm gonna keep dispensing content, of course. I'm not closing, you know, the content valve. I'm just gonna stop the show. You know, like I ended early show. Now I'm ending this show, and I will continue, I'm sure, to make sketches and funny videos and the like. It'll just be, it just won't have that intro or outro on it. Yeah. Maybe even with him, maybe now it's time for Spencer Lane to start a series.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll happen. It can happen.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about a podcast before.
We talked about a podcast.
You know, maybe something with gaming.
Yeah.
Although with Septic Tank, you know.
I just have to make like my 6th YouTube channel and start
Yeah.
for the 6th time.
Well, the first 5 were very successful, so I could see why
Yeah.
you'd want to hang on to those. You had
Well,
what?
I just don't remember the password.
You had what? Like you had that one that was like PewDiePie. You had
yeah, just recreating the bridge incident.
binging with Babish. You had
Yep. I had anime.
Good Mythical Morning. You had
Yeah.
like all those different YouTube channels.
Basically, I just tried to copy the.
And they've all run their course, you know.
Tried to copy what was popular.
Jack's Films, Jack's Films, Jack is a Nerd, all yours. But
Yeah.
you know, you've run those courses, And those actors that you had playing the host of those channels all did
It's
a
like they're
phenomenal
taking on a
job.
life of their own. It's
All
like the
the-
channels are really theirs now.
Yeah. So, yeah. Like if you were to show up on those channels and be like, it was me all along, probably no one would believe you.
No one would.
Especially
That's okay.
PewDiePie. You have him in a whole epilogue, which you probably didn't think the epilogue was gonna go this long, but
I did
people just
not.
people just keep tuning in. Like I could tell from the first couple of vlogs that you had them upload, like that you were like, oh, couple episodes to show the family, you know, in Japan, but you know, now we're like years later,
Yeah.
and we're still seeing like monthly videos of them in Japan, like, you know.
Well, it's just gonna make the anthology even the sweeter
That's true.
when he hands the keys to the kingdom off to PewDiePie too.
Yeah. Cannot wait for that. And Brad will come back, I think. Oh, wait, that was actually. Sorry, I'll cut that out. All right, Spencer, here we are
On the bridge.
on the bridge. We walked all the way through that forest.
Yep.
And we could keep going and walk all the way through that forest, but I don't think we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a little peckish,
I could eat.
and you know, we have some other stuff to film. But yeah, I just wanted to show. Look, I mean, we have the West. That's where we're headed, dude. The West, Hollywood, right on those hills, right over there.
Yep.
That's the Hollywood Hills.
Right over yonder.
Right over there is the Hollywood Hills. And to the east, we have London.
Yeah.
London to the east, Hollywood to the west. But we're gonna go to Hollywood.
It's too rainy in London.
Yeah, I've been there. It's not great.
They haven't had a day of sunshine since the year started.
Yeah, probably not. And technically, New York is through that way, but it's all dark and gloomy. So
And it's snow. There's so much snow right now.
yeah, New York is also to the north. To the north and the south. They kind of got us surrounded.
It's huge.
They have us surrounded. But New York City is about that way.
At least Massachusetts can't hear me. Go. Wait.
They're
He's
like further north.
right
Yeah.
behind me, isn't he?
What a stupid.
Captain O's Journal, March 3rd, 2026. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing good, nothing bad. The flame at the end of a match is always dancing, waltzing to its death.
G'day, I'm Johnny Boomerang, and today I'm taking you to the suburban outback of central Connecticut. Now, normally birds of prey.
The most delectable meal eventually turns to a brown paste within our
Has
bowels.
an owl house in it. And what this does is it attracts owls through the owlverse to come here
The
and
hands on a
make
clock
this owl house
keep
their
ticking
own.
forever.
You know, I've got a feeling
Unless it's a
a
broken
good number
clock.
already have.
But that just proves my point that everything is... What the...
Let's try it out.
What the hell's going on out here?
Crikey! That's a good sized one. By Hemsworth's hair, I've never seen a winged beast that big before.
No, I don't have wings. I'm not a... What's wrong with you?
Oh, he looks pretty agitated. I'm gonna poke him with this stick.
Oh, what the? Get that thing away from me! Ugh. Looks like you should stick to safari, clown.
I walked in the scene, not quite sure what I was gonna find. An old TV star making snow angels face down wasn't what I counted on. Anyway, I know you're gonna want to say this was a suicide, but I don't buy it. Look at that perfect fist-shaped, come here, man. Fist, right, yeah. Fist-shaped hole in the back of his head. No, I'm afraid this was assault. At least, assault that was peppered into, oh, right, sorry. I've been doing better, I know. Well, this clown should have thought twice before going on safari without bringing a bigger stick. What do you think, Jack? All right, well, here we are, Manny.
What's up?
We made it. We made it all the way.
Well, yeah. I mean, you shut me off for like months at a time, but
Well, you know, that's sort of what it was like for you always, if you think about it. I mean, when
how?
you're filming an early show, you'd be off for months at a time. I mean,
Well,
did you forget like how often we made episodes of that? It was like it'd be like every like 4 months.
really? Every
Yeah.
4 months?
Something like that. It was not often.
Wow, I thought
That was like one of the biggest complaints of the early show is its infrequency. It was, you know, it'd be months in between episodes. So that's why this show, weekly. I would do every week, except of course after the last two episodes. After episode 50, everyone knows after episode 50 it's every 2 weeks. Everyone knew that.
Yep. I knew
But
that.
yeah, I mean,
I got shut off and I knew that.
three shows now, right?
Yep.
Although technically, Kidnap Friends Theater, I mean, that could still happen. That might not be over.
Really?
Yeah, if I find another friend to kidnap, it's over for them.
Gulp?
So
Nervously gulps?
yeah. Well, it won't be you. It'll be the other personality in you. The one that's like me.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty heavy, dude. That's
Yeah.
a lot to think about.
But this body will be this robot machine that you're inhabiting. It'll be through Kidnap Friends.
Yeah, I get the logistics.
Yeah.
I just, that nervous gulp thing is, that was the...
Yeah, I know. I built in a lot of that stuff. But I mean, you
Remember all the catchphrases? Remember the catchphrases?
I remember the catchphrases. Do you have one for us now? One of your catchphrases?
Oh, but of course. Yippee-ki-yay, mother! Well,
Yeah. Thanks for sensing that. I know the original catchphrase, of course, from
yeah.
Die Hard. So I appreciate you censoring it.
Oh, but of course.
For YouTube.
Hey, when's MeTube coming out? We need a movement for that.
MeatTube, I think that's already like a thing I've seen.
Really?
Actually, we sell meat tubes at Target.
Oh.
People buy them.
Gross.
Yeah, it's not appetizing. Well, it's mostly for dogs, like dog food. I've seen dog food come in tubes.
Woof, am I right?
Yeah. So we're cutting back. My dad wanted Odin wanted to let us know that there's this gay website that he goes on, MeatTube. So he wanted to have us discuss that. So if that's the case, then no, I would say we're not going to be involved. We're not going to be involved with that.
Yeah, I don't know anything about gay websites.
I wouldn't know anything. Why don't you guys comment below? Comment your favorite gay website to go on, and then yeah.
USA.gov.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh.
Man, if you had hands, I would give you a high five right now.
Biting.
But I haven't.
Biting criticism.
I haven't put your hands on you yet.
It's still running. What'd you steal Phil Collins' phone?
No, it's called the 80s. I mean, might as well be, yeah. My question is, would Phil Collins have his own drum thing as his text notification? That's my
Would Phil Collins know it's his own text thing at this point?
I think I would more likely it'd be like I stole the phone of a fan of Phil Collins. I feel like would be more accurate.
Oscillating or ceiling? Fan.
Oscillating. Or hand powered, the old like fans like from the Wild West.
Yes.
Or like a woman in
Japan.
church, or like a woman in church when they have like a paper,
paper fan,
like a pamphlet,
Yeah.
They have to fan themselves because it's so hot in church.
It
Why
is
would
hot
someone
in
be
church.
sweating in church? You'd think church would be a very relaxing thing.
Whoa, wow.
Why would anyone be, you'd think church would be very relaxing or at peace with your God. Why would someone be
it's
sweating
hot,
in church, I wonder?
Well, it's hot.
So if you're in church and you see someone sweating, maybe
Cause for concern?
maybe think about it. Maybe ask them at coffee hour after church. Maybe ask them, say, "Hey, I noticed you were sweaty. I noticed you were sweating pretty hard in there. What's going on?"
Hey, brother, I couldn't help but notice you sweat.
What voice is that you're doing? Churchgoer?
Southern man.
Southern man. Okay. Well,
I
went
say,
to
I
Southern.
say.
I went to Southern. I didn't really meet anyone who talked like that.
Oh, yes, we did.
Yeah, we did actually. We met
Oh,
a few-
yes, we did.
We met some people who talk like that at Southern.
I say, brother, you were swearing a whole lot in church.
That's the preacher.
I was Foghorn Leghorn.
During the preacher Leghorn, I think during the sermon he should point out people sweating. I see you sweating.
Why are you sweating, my brother?
Yeah, well, brother in Christ. I
Yeah,
would
brother in
assume.
Christ, brother in Christ.
Yeah, that's good. I think we should move on. From
Yeah,
that
that's
before-
a fine line I'm walking here.
I finished my soda, so I think we're done here. Unless you want to close this out with like a joke or a.
Yeah, I got a joke.
Okay, let's hear it.
I got a joke.
Let's hear your joke.
My taxpayer money.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying out this new political thing.
Oh, there's like that. Just your taxpayer money is the joke.
Yeah, like,
okay.
apparently, right? To you know who? You know them?
I mean, the joke would work better if you said who, but I kind of don't want you to.
No, I'm not gonna.
I don't want you to get us in trouble.
I'm not gonna say who.
Oh, that dog of yours.
Oh, that dog of mine. Good night, everybody.
Your dog is your taxpayer money?
My dog's my attorney.
Oh, okay.
When I get in trouble for
well,
saying you know who.
sounds like you're barking up the wrong tree. I smell like beef. I still can't believe they sold the copyrights to that.
Me too.
That was good. That was good on us. Well, we're Spence and Spencer, attorneys at law.
No turkey.
That's right. And is your favorite show or internet YouTube series ending? Well, you can actually get legal compensation for that. That's right.
It's true.
We can claim that it's like a therapeutic thing and that by taking it away it's actually doing harm to you.
And the state doesn't like it when you say you're gonna do harm to yourself or others. Frankly, we
Yeah.
learned that the hard way.
No, we did learn that the hard way, but they don't like it. No, they do not like that.
They don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Around these parts, they don't go for that nonsense. I mean, the seatbelt, wearing a
Yeah.
helmet on a bicycle.
Yeah.
They like you to take care of
Yeah.
yourself.
They
okay?
do. So it's
So-
easy money if you
Easy
call
money.
us.
Easy money if you call us. We'll help you out. In fact, recently, we actually got a shout out from a robot. So if you're a robot and you
Sure.
would like some help, take a listen to this.
You know who I need to be my attorneys? I need Spencer and Spencer.
Yep, that was to all the context necessary you had right there.
Yeah, that was all of it.
So yeah, if that doesn't make
Suit
you
your
wanna,
fancy.
if that doesn't make you want to hire us, then
Suit your fancy.
you should just anyway, because I'm in a suit and
I'm not in a
and
suit.
he's not in a suit. So whether you want a formal lawyer or a casual lawyer, we got your back.
I'm cash.
And
I do whatever, you know?
cash as in casual. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
so cash. He's so casual he couldn't even say the full word. That's
I do whatever,
That's
man.
good.
I'm, you know.
so yeah. We'll be helping you.
Is someone in my room?
He's home early. He's home early.
Gulp!
We gotta go. Well, here we are. Dust to dust and all that, you know? I figured end the show like we started the show. Some classic world, globally beloved chicken and jalapeno pizza. Me sitting here on the uncle bed, Studio B, my iconic yellow Wolverine hoodie. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I put a lot of time and I'll say effort into it. A lot more than I thought it was gonna be. I really jammed a bunch of stuff in there, which is why it's coming out when it is. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like always, thank you for watching. I've been Spencer Trella, and this has been Cut for Time. 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 Cut for Time or Time Crunch, wherever this is being used. Cut for Time.
What?
Cut for Time. A cut for time. 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 A cut for time. Cut for time. Cut for time. Cut for time. Cut for time.
Action day.
Cut for time.
Cut for time, and then that'll be like.
The last clip, so it's all me saying.
Yes.
This has been.
I'm Spencer Trella.
Okay.
Well, it's
So it's 40.
No.
It's
It's like 4 clips. It's like the best of
Oh, okay.
you saying
Okay.
like, what do you think of this hat?
A grandfather clock is the heartbeat of the home. And always remember that. Cut for time. A cut for time. 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 Seriously. Cut for time. Cut for time.
Keep your expectations low, I'll keep your spirits high. I don't have a lot of time, but what I got is fine. If you watch for a second, I'll tell you a joke. If you stay for a while, I might even smoke. Might not be as good as what I did before, but here we are now, it's the Cut for Time Show.
Attention viewer, you have the chance to win your very own iconic Content Dispenser t-shirt. That's right, Spencer is getting rid of over half of his iconic shirts seen worn throughout his epic content, and now the opportunity to wear them is yours. Simply email your name and address to the email below for a chance to have a random one of these shirts sent to you. That's your name and home mailing address to strella55555@gmail.com. One more time, your name and full mailing address to strella55555@gmail.com. While supplies last and insurance guaranteed, sizes vary from medium to extra large. Shirts may contain stains. All shirts have been washed prior to shipment. Odds of winning 1 in 300. Offer not legally binding. Spencer maintains the right to reclaim the shirt at a later date with no notice given. Email to get your very own shirt today.